Hello. I know that there's an interview between Tucker Carlson and Viktor Orban now, and I do intend to watch it. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to make some preliminary remarks before I do watch it, and to you, because I know that if Tucker Carlson is making this video, the message will be that America shouldn't be doing anything to help Ukraine. First of all, I have to say something about Viktor Orban, Prime Minister of Hungary. Hungary is here. And Hungary is concerned with what's good for Hungary. Whatever Viktor Orban might say about what's good for America, you have to remember he is responsible for this patch of land here, and he will do whatever he thinks is best for this patch of land and hang America if necessary. I just, I don't know what he said, but I'm quite sure he will be making very cogent arguments for America not to be involving themselves with Ukraine. Well, in one respect, and Tucker Carlson as well, I am in agreement. There should never be any American troops in that area. There should never be any British or German troops either. At the moment, this is not that sort of a conflict. And if it did become one, it should be European troops, not American ones. Now, if you want my opinion on how Europe is reacting to this, I'd say, in general, pretty bloody badly. Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, they know how bad Russia can be, and they are being extraordinarily proactive and generous. And I believe that places like Bulgaria and Romania and those places too are being very active. But places like France and Germany, especially Germany, a lot of very fine words and not a lot of action. Some, but not a lot. I think Sweden's being a bit better than these places here. However, I'm not up to speed on all the stuff that they're giving. And why are they doing this? Well, my feeling is that they can see, that I can see what they can see. And it's this. Let's just go back a few years. Russia takes a large chunk of the northern part of Georgia, which increases the Russian coastline on the Black Sea, on this northern part of the Black Sea. If it gets Ukraine, it will have all of this part of the coastline, and it will also have Moldova. Moldova is ostensibly independent. It's already full of Russian soldiers, so it wouldn't be much for it to just declare itself as part of the new federation. All right. Now, in what way is that important? Well, I'll just show you a little bit about wheat exports for a start. Ukraine exports to Egypt and to Turkey and to Indonesia and to Bangladesh and to Yemen. These are all very poor countries that where the people are literally on the breadline. And if their supplies of food, also Tunisia, Tunisia. I think they also supply to Libya, although it's not showing it here, so maybe that's that bit there. Whatever. There's a lot of grain going from Ukraine to other countries, about half as much as what Russia supplies. But when you consider the size of Russia and the size of Ukraine, that's pretty good. Anyway, that's the wheat exports. And if the wheat exports are interrupted, a lot of starving people are going to be on the rampage. And that's something even America, so far away, wouldn't like. And then there's this other thing, sunflower. This is the Ukrainian exports of sunflower oil to the rest of the world. India, Turkey, Poland, other. Just look at all of that. Now, sunflower oil is a very important food item, also for poor people. You put stuff in oil, it makes you feel full, it gives you a lot of calories. It's very useful. And in places like India, for instance, where many people are vegetarians, you're not going to be using animal fats. And many animal fats, like butter, for instance, they go rancid quite easily. So even ghee, which is an attempt to preserve butter, isn't as good as something like sunflower oil. So, as a matter of fact, for those of you unaware of this, the Ukrainian flag is a picture of sunflowers underneath a blue sky. Basically, because just look what they're exporting here. So when you have Russia, let's assume it has all of Ukraine and Moldova and all of this area and the top of Georgia, it can decide who gets the grain. Well, what are these countries going to say when Russia's going to turn the taps off? They're going to say, yes, sir. India too. For all its posturing, it depends a lot on exports of Ukrainian sunflower oil and also of Russian oil, fuel oil. And then when Russia has got these people suitably pacified, they'll start, going down here to these countries for their influence. Not necessarily conquering them, although the Wagner group has shown that that's part of the Russian ambition as well. So you have a force for the UN here of a lot of Russian nodding dolls. And then they'll start chipping away at the other countries as well. And who's going to stop them? America will be fine, isolated in its little niche there, like an island between the Atlantic and the Pacific. Because I'll tell you something else. You can't rely on the Southern American states weighing in on your side, America. They'll go where they see the power. And if you remember, when America decided it wasn't going to involve itself, there were many very cogent arguments for America not to weigh in on the side of Britain in 1939. There were many arguments, and they did stay out of it till, 1942? And then another country, seeing American isolationism as weakness, literally stabbed America in the back. And I just wonder how America would feel as a sort of isolated island with Russia and China, all big bodies, of course, lowering over them from both sides. Yeah, so America really would have a problem, and it's short-sighted of people to imagine that America could just, we need to spend the money on our own people and we don't have to spend it on bad behaviour in Ukraine. Well, just think about it. Okay, I'm Graniopteryx. I'm on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute and Minds. I'm also on Twitter and Gab, where I let you know when I've uploaded new videos. Please like this video. Before you go, just click that like button and subscribe, and click if you're on YouTube, click the notification button. All the links to my other channels and donation sites, if you want to use any of them, are in the description. But really, the like button, you don't need to go to any links, you just click that icon. What else? Yeah, I think that must be it. Right, till next time. Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the Graniopteryx design or Grambo with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.graniopteryx.com and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share, share, share.